Due to the fact right now that there are no tropical cyclones bringing an imminent threat to land, today I will be doing a thoughts video where I throw my thoughts out to the weather community. Today, because we just ended the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, I'm going to be giving you my initial 2026 prediction here exclusively on TBF Cyclone. It's TBF Cyclone Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. Alright, so the conditions we're looking at right now. Right now, we're in a La Nina phase. What that means is, while there are cooler water temperatures, there's less wind shear. That isn't forecast to persist for that long. It should probably fade into a neutral phase by sometime this spring. It may still be around by June. If that does happen, I think May or June we could see a couple systems, maybe a May storm. And then the Caribbean waters are basically untouched, especially in the Western Caribbean. Anywhere from Jamaica west in the Caribbean is basically untouched. So if a storm goes there, and then not only that, the water also goes down very deep. If a storm goes there, it's going to rapidly, if not explosively, intensify. So if we see a May storm and the conditions are favorable, we could see a Category 1 or 2 storm. And then if it's in the Caribbean, because the Central American gyre is going to be, what it does, it basically spawns little low pressure systems. It's this big low pressure area over Central America that spawns in the late spring and early fall. And then it also spawns like little low pressure systems in the Atlantic and Eastern Pacific, which can and do become tropical cyclones. This year, 2025, that did not happen at all this year. But 2024, there are quite a few storms, and there's usually about one that develops from the Central American gyre once every other year. Last year, there were like at least 4, so that was a lot. And I'm thinking if we do see one in May, again, it could rapidly, if not explosively, intensify. The waters are still very warm, again, untouched. The Gulf has not been touched basically at all this season. Tropical Storm Barry was barely a storm, very unorganized. Also, by the way, down in the comments before I tell you my prediction, I want to know your prediction if you have one. So just let me know down in the comments below. The order it goes is depressions, named storms, hurricanes, and major hurricanes. Major hurricane is Category 3 plus. So my prediction, because of the factors in play right now, we might have a weak La Nina by the time we get to May. My prediction right now is 16 named storms, 16 depressions, 16 named storms, 9 hurricanes, and about 4 major hurricanes. I do think we could see quite a few major hurricanes because the waters will be so warm, and it allows for rapid, if not explosive, intensification. The hurricanes, same thing. But the named storms, I'm not seeing anything quite yet, which would really allow more named storms than usual. So the average is about 14 named storms, 7 hurricanes, and I think it's 3 major hurricanes. But I think we could see a little more major hurricanes, 4 or 5. And so that's my prediction right now. So my prediction will change as we get closer to April. The tropical storm risk will issue their first prediction later this month. Probably around the 10th, 11th, or 12th. We'll see when that happens. And then the next predictions come in April. Colorado State University, that's a big one. NOAA doesn't release their forecast until May, but I will be keeping you updated, so be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching and see ya.